Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I'm your host Mary Ellen. Welcome to all of the new subscribers who are here via Kim. It's lovely to have you here, and I hope I can, if nothing, educate and entertain. This is week 6 of Roxy's weekly challenge, and this episode will be me trying to recreate what she has done. So let's get after it. She has made basically a trifold that will hold ephemera papers for sort of a travel journal as a general idea. And then also if you want to do some other kinds of inserts, you can do that as well. So this is a piece of Tim Holtz paper, I think, and I have simply photocopied it. I don't sell any of the journals that I make currently, so I am not infringing on copyright. But if I were, I would have to be using the original, I do believe. And I am really learning, I think, as I go with junk journaling, so not using the good stuff sometimes is helpful. So we've just gotten rid of some of the border. Now the first thing that she does is she folds down an edge like that. So that's one edge. What am I doing? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yes. So she wants to make sure that this edge is sort of slight and this edge is wide. So we're not trying to do a perfect neat. We're trying to have this fold end maybe 2/3 the way along. So that's why I had to move it up a bit and then fold it over like that. There we are. Then what she did was she selected some papers. And you can't see what's around here, but I am surrounded by papers. And to find them should not be any... Oh my goodness, I'm reaching down and I can't get at it. So this is one of the papers that I want to use. And this is just something that I thrifted. So just a stationery set. So there's one, and you want to have the stationery or whatever you're putting in here sort of within the borders of this in kind of a neat way. She used about 5 sheets of paper to fill in, and she ordered them in size. So I've got another rando piece of paper here. Once again, something I photocopied. This is a tear from an image from, what journal is it? Or magazine. It's a magazine, not a journal. I've got them right here. This magazine, Art Journaling by Somerset Studio. I was gifted these. These are old, summer 2012. So I've got, what, 3 pieces of paper? I need 2 more. Well, it's a piece of paper. I think I need something a hair more substantial than that. And I'm just going to be pushing stuff all over the side to here and there. Try this. Is this going to be fit? No, it's going to fit. This is a piece of tea dyed paper. So you can do coffee dyeing and you can do tea dyeing as well. And in this tea dye, I put in cinnamon and also cloves. And when the glue hits this, you get the most amazing aroma of cinnamon and cloves. It's really great. Didn't do a great job with the dyeing. Some issues there, but well, that's a topic for another day. Something to fix later. And you'll go like that, like that. This really does need to be bigger what she's gonna do, what she did was she put in 2 holes here and then use some kind of ribbon or whatever to be able to attach them. So I need another piece of paper. How about, got this. This is also from a thrift store. Yeah, good enough. Okay, this is a test, so we don't need to be super hyper about it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and kind of a 6, but let's do this. So centering is kind of a good idea. So center, 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 and center. There we are. And then she smushed everything up here. And the whole point of this is that you can undo whatever you use as the ties and get at the full piece of paper. So I am using the 1/8 of an inch size. You do not need a crocodile to do this. You can use a hole punch. You can use an awl, AWL. You can probably go straight in with a needle and thread, which I have some just happening to kick along here, so I will just use that. I am very happy to report that I have the material off of my loom that has been preventing me from doing any more weaving, and this is one of its remnants. So there we are. Pull it up like this, and then do just a nice little tie up. And because this is going to come apart, or hopefully come apart, you don't have to do that bow particularly hard. Now when you're folding, you could theoretically fold this way and then up, starting at the bottom. It bunches the paper because as things fold, they move. So starting at the top and just letting everything kind of shift that way, and then fold again and let everything shift that way. Then, and I don't have a bone folder handy, so I'm just going to use the back of my scissors. There we are. And then, oops, and turning over, and there. Oh, that looks just really lovely. That looks sweet. Now she did some further decorations. I don't know that this one needs any further decoration. These are fussy cuts from, yeah, no, I don't think it needs anything. No, that's what I just said. It doesn't need anything, so it doesn't need anything. So that's number 1. And I forgot to start my timer, so that I don't go on for days and days. So there's one done. Woo! Next one. Let's try one of her digitals. And this is a digital from Rachel at Roxy Creations. I don't buy a lot of digitals, but I certainly like getting digitals that have got flexibility, that can be used under lots of different circumstances. And I think Rachel is one of those makers that does that. Then again, she's using the original 1894 piece of paper, which I find absolutely hilarious. Here. There we are. There's another one. Okay, so this is fun because it's got this February 1894. That's the top. There we are. We got this funky little stamp. And so this is almost over. Like that. And then there. Okay. And the search begins anew for, well, you know what? Where did I just put it? Do you know where I put it? I clearly don't. I'm looking for the, I need a word. I'm looking for this. Stationery. I do love stationery. I think it is a very elegant thing. And I don't know why, but I feel like I should bring that envelope with. What else is available? What else have I tea dyed? So these are some jelly prints. This is another piece. Oh, you can just smell the cinnamon. So let's cut down a couple of these, which is essentially what she did. Once she got the plain thing going, she just found all of her bits and she went to town. Well, I feel like this might not tear so easily. So I have my trusty knife just to cut down the edge, because narrows don't really trim well for me. So I hope everybody's doing decent today. It's, all the snow has melted. It rained yesterday. I despair of ever getting to wear my snowshoes this year. There is a shocking swing in temperature that has gone from minus 25 Celsius to, earlier this week it was 7, plus 7. That is a really, really large swing. I'm gonna cut that off because I don't think it adds anything. There. Golly, that's a pretty piece of paper. I'm gonna keep those. Oh, yes, I haven't trimmed all of this yet. And I need to find something pretty. And I swore this morning I heard some of the birds that are the migrating kind, and some of the migrations being back. It's gonna mess everything up. If the birds are back, and certainly if the flowers think that it's time to come up, lost tulips and crocus and all that kind of stuff, when it's like, yay, it's spring! Then they get dumped on, it's like, nope, just kidding. It's like, well, I've already sprouted, I'm already green. How would this go? Okay, so what are we doing here? This one, this one. So these maps, at least this doesn't really go, because we sort of have a map thing going on here. Map and some correspondence, which has a very cool feel to it. This must be another one of her maps. So I have 1, 2, 3 maps. A lot of maps. Well, let's see if we can get some. Oh, I want some plain. Get some plain. Plain paper. S'il vous plaît. There we are. Just a piece of plain. Another thing that I thought of as a variation for what she has done here is to use this and put in little pieces of fabric. So instead of a paper enclosure, create some fabric, which I think would be amazing. Then again, I am a massive fiber nut. So that's that. I feel like that goes there. That's unfortunate. So I need something. So I've got 2. So text, map, map, plain, map. Where do I reach? Ooh, this would be nice. It's a nice color. How's that? Oh, yes. Then, I kind of don't want to have this there. I want to do that, which means that what? Means that I need, what do I need? Well, you know what? I should not think that much about it. I'm just going to go for it. Clear. That looks all right. And what did she do? She had clips. She had she used basically bulldog clips to hold it all in place so that she could then punch the holes and be good about it. I have to figure out every single time which is the small and which is the large, which is bananas. And if you need permission, I give you permission to mark your tools so that you don't have to figure it out every single time. I keep thinking I should do like let's do it now. Minor life improvement. So 1/8 is 2/16. 3/16 is bigger than 2/16. So this is a small. This is a small hole. And then this is a large hole. And now I don't have to figure it out. That's a massive improvement. Okay, smash. We want to do something fancy. A small piece of sari. Ooh, yeah. Yes. Okay. Stand it up. I don't like the 2 pi. I could have, maybe that's what I should do. I'm going to cut this in two. Or start to cut, and then we'll rip it. There, that's better. I need to get some new glasses. I've been trying to get out all week, or at least get to the shop all week. And I'm thinking tomorrow is going to be the perfect time because it's Super Bowl Sunday. And I do believe most of the planet is home watching the Super Bowl. And so my theory is the malls will not be crowded. Now when Rachel did this, she had some way of like holding the knot with her fingers. That's not bad. So there, okay. And now we're going to fold again from top to bottom. That's where that fold is. So there's one. Where's the other one? The other one is down here somewhere. That. Tuck in, tuck in. Ooh, does not look nice. There's that. That looks so good. Okay, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Don't want to decorate this one either, though I suppose I could put another stamp or something on it. You know what? No, we're not gonna. Let's two. Let's try one more. Let's try using a magazine page. Randomly selected from this journal. See if there's anything good. I've started sort of doing some tearing out. Oh. Okay, let's just be a little bit more careful. And all I'm trying to do is break the spine as close to the glue as I can. There. Come on, you can do it. There we are. There. Okay, we'll put that to the side, and we might need that as some insert pages. So these other ones have been kind of short. This one's going to be tall. So, which side do I want to use? So I can use that. And then I make stuff on the back? Sure. Let's do that. So there we are. Where's the I make stuff? Okay. Just making sure everything's lined up. Oh, that's good enough. It's fine. Forces people to interact with the art. It's a really nice collage, not gonna lie. Okay, so now we need some paper. Oh, so here's another jelly print. We're trying to make something that goes along with that. And this is a tea-dyed jelly print. Well, I think this is a leftover from Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. I wish you could smell this paper. It's really good. Smells yummy. There, so there's one sheet. That's dyed stuff. So I'm okay throwing out the white paper, but the stuff that's been dyed, I keep because we can do collage with it. What else is good that I have here? So I've got a jelly plate already. That might be fun. That sheet. I am so excited to have Rachel doing the Roxy event this year. I didn't do it 2 years ago when she did it because I didn't understand the value I was going to get out of having an idea book. And then I did Defemember this year. And after a troubled start, I would say, and some modifications that suited me to the what I was doing, I really enjoy having a book now that is full of ideas. Like, oh, this is what I can make. Ooh, that's just going to be tight. And don't let me forget that idea. And on that note, Cindy at Studio Lou, go check her out. She is an amazing artist. She does the most eye-popping journals ever. I just love watching her. She is doing a make-along month in March, and I think it's called Mass Make March. And the whole thing is to take an hour and then mass make something. And she has a whole list, so go check her out, her YouTube or her Instagram to be able to find out more information. But I highly recommend. I am almost certainly going to be playing along. Well, let's take this picture too while we're here. It's kind of got some reddish greenish in it. What is it that I want? I want my that's the sign for my quilting square. It's too far. I just like a straight line. That's just, there we are. That's good enough. There. I'm just looking at the reverse side, see if there's anything fun. Might be an interesting bit of collage, but I'm not going to keep it. A world without rules. I don't need that. Okay. And we need one more, and I'd love... Ooh, I wonder if I could do that. Oh, let's try. So this is a piece of tissue paper. Crinkle, 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 crinkle. I think this is another item from a thrift store, maybe. Yep. Okay. Now what are we going to do? We are going to line these up. Some hope, and I'm going to put this in as a double ply, not a single ply. There. I think part of the fun of this as well is just being able to put in interesting layers, like having the edges be the like the hints for what's behind. Okay, now we have some length issues here. So I need to take off some there. I need a bunch of this. If I let the paper be the same length as the shell, when I do the folding, the inside papers will push out and be longer, and I don't want that to happen. It's much like when you're making a signature and you have you're right. The inner pages push out beyond the edges of the very first pages. And that's just sort of a law of physics, I guess, that it's not perfect. Paper, while we consider it thin, does have a thickness, and it does accumulate. See, now all of my pages, now I've got some give here. Okay, so what do we do here? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and move that over a bit. And we've got 5. There. Put this up here. And another paper clip. Okay, and that's the large side. See how easy that is? And I want to flip it over because I want the small dot. Boom. And she was not at all precise about where she wanted to put the dots, and that is totally all right by me. Not that I am anywhere near giving her permission or otherwise. And another variation that she had was she put, can I do this? Yeah, I guess. This is more thread. This would be fun. This is an old yo-yo thread. I do not know where it came from. Oh, beyond a yo-yo, yes, thank you. Be here all week, tick curators. Oops. But I'm going to use it. Suppose I could take it apart, but that would be... I was going to say effort, though a bunch of you have probably seen me take apart a chindi rug, so it is fair to question. Really? Is it that much effort for you, Mary Ellen? Really? Probably not. I need it longer. Oh, I'm pulling it the wrong way. There we are. Okay, that's better. This is way easier to tie because it's ribbed. Doesn't slip out like the others do. Friction is another one of those laws of physics that rears its ugly head, or its helpful head, if you can align your wants to it. There we are. Ta-da. And where's the original? There we are. There's that. We're going from the top to the bottom again. And there we are. And I'm using my scissors as kind of a bone folder. You can use whatever kind of sort of soft edge that you have. Oh, I love that one. Now this one I totally could decorate. Is there sort of a loud, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a loud red flower. Well, that's a loud red flower. Sort of, just too wide. Well, how about this? No, I am far too fussy. That's too wide. Nope. How about this? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do in a pinch. Okay, glue. I certainly need another cleanup of this area because I can't figure out where my, have I used, apparently. Wow, all right. Well, I've been gluing up a storm apparently. This is the second one in like a couple of weeks. Oh. This is why I need my glue book, because I've just got glue everywhere. There we are, including me. There. And what else do I want? I want a little label. Something wee. That is not wee enough. No. I could move these over. But if I do, it'll all tip. Okay, here. These are labels from Tracy Fox, also on Etsy. Okay, there we are. Oh, the glue. Here we are. That looks all right. So there we are. So now we've got 3. So we started off with this one, which was flowers. And we tied it up down this way with some yarn. The second one, kind of a very voyagey kind of feel to it. Tied that with some sari silk. And then the third one, kind of a flowers theme, flowers and roses and art. And we tied it sort of up and down this way. So I think I'm going to end here. Thank you as always for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and like for more episodes. And we will see you really soon. Bye now.